Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W. H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W. H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
The Bedding Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Flugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Coming down in 5, 4, 3. Good afternoon and welcome to this AACS sports presentation. Today it's boys soccer as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Durfee Hilltoppers. Bombardiers coming in with a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws, according to HockomockSports.com. They had them ranked 4th in the Hockomock League. The Durfee Hilltoppers coming in with a record of 2 wins, 5 losses, and a draw under their longtime head coach and all-around good guy, Tiberio Mello. He's been with the program for 22 years at Durfee, the last 17 as head coach for the Hilltoppers. Durfee will feature a 4-4-2 lineup today. 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, 2 forwards. Starting in goal will be Alan Rocca, junior goalkeeper transfer from Brockton, who Coach Mello is thrilled to have. The center backs will be number 21, sophomore Joseph Charvez, and number 8, Daniel Bogan, a senior. The right back is Jose Chicas, a junior, and the left back is number 2, Giovanni Correa, also a junior. The holding midfielder will be big number 6. Keep an eye on him, Kamani Mendez Tomlinson. Left wing midfielder will be Johan Messi. Good name for a soccer player. Center midfielder Carlos Santana, senior, wearing number 20. Didn't bring his guitar with him today. And number 22 will be the right wing in the midfield, Lorenzo Mercedes. The forwards will be number 11, Pago Castor, a senior, and number 17, Renato Lopez, also a senior. The Blue Bombardiers under Coach Peter Pereira. He's been the head coach since 1983. That's a long time to go without a promotion. And we're supposed to make a big deal about the guy. By the way, Attleboro wearing their home blue jerseys today without the big white stripes, large white numbers on the back. So we have no excuses today for misidentifying the players. Keegan Gary will start in goal today. He's a senior. He's played 5 3/4 games, 3 wins, a loss, and 2 draws. He's allowed 2 goals. He has 2 shutouts. Attleboro is allowing 0.69 goals a game. The center backs will be Mason Prevey, number 6, a senior. He's got a goal on the season off a set piece, one of HockamockSports.com's 10 players to watch. The other center back will be senior Jack Smith, number 13. His brother Sam, number 11, also a senior, will be the right back. Left back is Christian Tikas, wearing number 23. He's a junior. Holding midfielder, Captain Jonas Marks, an outstanding senior player, his 3rd year with the varsity. Same goes with Mason Prevey, the other captain. The left wing in the midfield will be Jonathan Esteban, a senior. On the right wing will be number 16, Marvini Brito. Brito's got an assist on the season. 3 forwards, number 25, Corvangini Thomas. Returning senior, has yet to pick a college, leads the club with 3 goals on the year to go along with 2 assists for 5 points. The other forwards will be Drew Ribeiro, returning starter as a senior. He's got 2 goals and an assist. And Jaden Beeland, his freshman and sophomore year, he was starting on the back line. His junior year, Coach Pereira this year has decided to move him up to forward, and it has been well rewarded. He's got a goal and 2 assists. And for a forward, boy, does Jaden get back on defense a heck of a lot. The Bombardiers will be wearing their royal blue uniforms, large white numbers. Durfee, the Hilltoppers, in their white uniforms, black numerals with red trim. On a windy day here at Tozer Cassidy Field, wind kind of blowing from the upper right-hand corner of your screen down towards the lower left. So the wind, such as it matters in soccer, will be at the backs of the Durfee Hilltoppers to start this game off. Did not get the name of our officials today as we get ready to start this one up. This game being played on Tuesday, September 23rd. And there we go. Game's kicking off at 3:46. Immediately some ping pong in the middle of the field. Durfee with a long approach down. Keegan Gray will track that down inside the penalty area. And let's see if he goes for a long punt into the wind, or if the Bombardiers try to use a possession game to advance the ball upfield. Attleboro began the season with a 2-1 victory over Canton, a 4-1 victory over Taunton, tied Mansfield 1-1, beat North Attleboro 1-0, tied the Milford Scarlet Hawks 0-0, and then were knocked off by Oliver Ames 1-0. Oliver Ames, the number 1 ranked team in Eastern Mass, according to the Boston Globe, also number 1 in the Hockomock League with their 4-0-2 record in the Hawk 5 ratings. Thomas tries to get a long through ball to Jaden Beeland, broken up by number 8 for the Hilltoppers. That's Daniel Bogan, one of their center backs. First nice play of the game there by Jonas Marks, younger brother of Lucas, who is also a captain here for Peter Pereira and the Blue Bombardiers. Ball rolls over the end line, and this will be a goal kick for the Bombardiers. We're in the 2nd minute of play, 38:44 showing on the clock. Keegan Gray taking his time, getting us started here. Temperature reached the high 70s today. Very muggy day as well. So this new Techno-Turf field, with its billions and billions of black rubber bits, however hot it is up in the stands or on the press box, trust me, it's a lot hotter on the field. Hopefully there aren't much cramping issues. There's a player to watch for Durfee, number 6, as my program's turned over the wrong way. Kamani Mendez Tomlinson. Tikas now against Tomlinson. Nice pass to Prevey. Long through ball trying to get Ribeiro. Broken up by number 21, Joseph Charvez. And Tikas will throw this ball in. 3rd Tikas in the last 5 or 6 years or so to play for Coach Peter Pereira, none related. Jack Smith tries to move the ball up to the right. There's Beeland. Beeland to Thomas. Ooh, Thomas, big boy out there. one of his rare mistakes. Usually ball possession is one of his biggest pluses. Marks with the steal to Ribeiro down the left wing. Back to Jonas Marks. Broken up by number 21, Chavez, the sophomore in the white. Just entered the 4th minute of play, 2 40-minute halves. Good possession there by the Hilltoppers on the back line. Pass to the left by Bogan. Over to the left back, Correa. Bombardiers putting the pressure on, but Durfee maintaining possession. 11 brand new starters this year for Coach Mello's Hilltoppers. Graduated all 11 starters from last year's squad. Thomas trying to put the pressure on. Thomas playing on the left, up top as the forward. Ribeiro is the center forward. Beeland on the right. There's 22, Lorenzo Mercedes. Good work by Mason Prevey. Throw-in coming from number 7, Jose Chicas. How's that for a great soccer name? Chicas with the good defense. Ball is still in play. Mason Prevey. Can play in the midfield, can play in the back line. Outstanding player. There's Tomlinson. Broken up. Nice work defensively by the Bombardiers. Marvini Brito. Over 100 kids, 102 players tried out for the soccer team this year. Brito was the only player to make the varsity squad who had not previously been in the program. Marks battling through the middle. Outstanding ball possession. Tries to get Beeland. Ball deflected. Heading towards Ribeiro. Drew Ribeiro. That's our first shot on goal. As the ball is secured by Alan Roca, the junior goaltender transfer from Brockton. That came in the 5th minute. Number 20 on the far side, Carlos Santana. Good work by number 10 in the white, Messi. He's being marked by Sam Smith. Messi showing speed down the left wing. Looking for a cross, broken up. Beautiful sliding tackle by Jack Smith. Let me move this, get out of your way, Jim. There we go. Corner kick, first corner kick of the game coming up for the Hilltoppers in the 6th minute. OA scored on a corner kick, their only goal to beat Attleboro. Headed but not towards the net. And then Prevey knocks the ball away. There's Ribeiro, has Beeland going down the right. Beeland being marked by Mercedes. Beeland moves to the left. We're in the 6th minute. Tries to pass to Ribeiro, too far. Scooped up by Rocca. Rolls it to the left. And Lorenzo, should have asked the pronunciation this. Mercedes. Marks with aggressive defense. And then stepping in to help out was the right back, Sam Smith. I think Ribeiro realized he was offside, let that go. Goal kick. This will be taken by the junior goaltender, Alan Rocca. 33-30 to go, first half. Again, they'll try to possess the ball upfield. Bogan with a long kick. Headed in the middle. Jonas Marks, of course, is there. Whenever there's a battle for a ball anywhere in the midfield, number 5 in the blue is usually involved. His long kick. Over the line, says Walter in the Big Lebowski. Goal kick. 33 minutes to go, first half, as we're just entering the 7th minute. Excuse me, 8th minute. Tikas tries to keep it in. Hilltoppers trying to counterattack. Good work by number 11, Pego Castor. Castor again. Give and go with Chavez. There's number 20, Santana. One shot on goal so far. That belongs to the Bombardiers, but the Hilltoppers have shown good possession ability. Tikas heads the ball down. Jack Smith knocks it upfield, but the Hilltoppers have it back. Tikas upfield to number 22, Mercidu. Stepping in to try to break that up is Prevey. Sam Smith tries to clear it out. Back pass by number 14, Esteban. Thomas. Marks. Blocked by the Hilltoppers' Castor. This will be a goal kick as we're in the 9th minute of play. Kevin Callahan's going to be stopping by the press box a little bit later. He'll be filling in for me Thursday evening as the Attleboro girls take on number 1 Franklin in the Hockomock League. That'll be right after our field hockey broadcast at 3:45 against the Sharon Fighting Eagles. Keegan Gray getting ready to kick the ball into the wind towards midfield. Ribeiro to Thomas. Thomas patiently looking, finds Marks. His one-touch pass to Esteban. Cross to Jack Smith. Jack to his brother Sam. Beeland, the 4th member of the Beeland family to play varsity sports for the Bombardiers. No call. Steal by Lopez. Cleared by Sam Smith. Attleboro fan pointing out that Beeland was being held by the trousers. That's ridiculous. It wasn't the trousers, it was the back of his jersey. Thomas with the steal, has Ribeiro with him. Thomas in, shoots, score! Thomas! And the Bombardiers have the lead 1-0 in the 10th minute. That'll be an unassisted goal for Corvinji Thomas, his 4th of the season, 6th point. Stole that ball, dribbled in, kind of a head and shoulder fake towards Ribeiro, then launched it with his right foot past the goaltender, Roca, for a 1-0 lead. Bombardiers on their 2nd shot on goal take a 1-0 lead. Guess they started too soon there. Tomlinson over to Chikas. Chikas back to Tomlinson, the holding midfielder, in their 4-3-3 lineup. Excuse me, 4-4-2 lineup. Bogan. Marissa Dew up the left wing. That's Messi. And that'll be the first foul on the Bombardiers in the match. Set piece from the midfield, 60 yards away from the goaltender, Gray. And it heads all the way into Gray. That's going to count as the first shot on goal for the team in white. Haha. I'm deep, I'm perceptive, I see things. The Durfee Hilltoppers. Beeland trying to control that ball, gets it to Ribeiro. Ribeiro, touch pass back to Beeland. Spins out of trouble, gets it to Esteban. Back to Tikas. To Esteban, one touch pass to Thomas. Thomas splits a triple team. Gets it across to Brito. Back to Jack Smith. Jack Smith trying to get Thomas. Now Thomas down on the right. Thomas being marked by Bogan. The big man, so agile with the ball. Taken away by the Hilltoppers. We're in the 12th minute. Nice play from behind to break that up. I believe that was Brito, who's a hustler. Joining us, Kevin, that's going to leave a mark. Callahan. How you doing, Kevin?
Hey, Paul, how's it going? Hi, Jim.
Jim Jones on camera today. Noah Jones running our graphics. I'm Paul Healy. Kevin Callahan has just joined us, filling in for Ned Rich today. Your first quiz question, Kevin. I know you're not a soccer expert. How many players on the field for each team?
I'll go with 11.
Bing, bing, bing.
All right. I remember the test you gave me for doing a football game many years ago. You asked me what yak was. I said, yard after catch. You said you're hired.
Ball over the end line. Goal kick for the Bombardiers in the 13th minute. On your program, Kevin, you see the players highlighted in blue. Those are defenders.
Oh.
Highlighted in yellow are midfielders. In orange, those are the forwards. Attleboro using a 4-3-3 attack. 4D, 3 middies, 3 forwards. Durfee going with a more traditional 4-4-2. Stepping from the defense into the offense is Bogan. Heads it forward. Good work by number 10, Messi. How's that for a name for a soccer player?
It's a lot of pressure to live up to.
Yeah, Johan Tatel Messi. And this is going to be the second corner kick of the game. Dangerous set piece for Durfee in the 14th minute. Nearly all of the players right outside that 8-yard box in front of the net, lofting it up high over Thomas's head. Ball meanders away, controlled by Lopez. Lopez being marked by the always hustling Brito, who comes up with a steal. Try for a breakout pass. The ball matriculates to Thomas.
You working into this sport too, huh?
Every sport. I got to honor Hank Stram and try to get the adjective matriculated to every broadcast I do. I've been adding meandering lately, too.
Meandering?
Yes.
Okay, I can see meandering. But matriculate, I'm still not 100% sure you're using it right.
Hey, if Hank Stram can use it wrong, so can I. Steal by Prevey to Marks, trying to hook up with Beeland, but the goaltender Roca is there. We're in the 15th minute. Also in our football broadcasts, whenever a back or receiver, nice try by Ribeiro putting pressure on that kick. Headed back by Jack Smith. Has a run, a winding run, back and forth and back. We try to honor the great movie The In-Laws with Peter Falk and Alan Arkin and mention Serpentine Shell, Serpentine. Back to Gray. Gray gets it to Esteban, to Thomas.
So, Paul, do you have a preference of the 3-4-3 that Attleboro runs versus Durfee's 4-4-2?
The 4-3-3 is a little more offensive-minded, but especially Beeland, one of the forwards, number 2 for Attleboro, is a freshman and sophomore. He started on the back line. And if you want to see an offensive player get involved in the defense a lot, look for number 3, who, by the way, just made a nice pass to Thomas, who'd be an outstanding tight end, or maybe defensive end, on Coach Jim Winter's football team. Not a bad soccer player, though. Scored his 4th goal of the year. Thomas, when he was a sophomore, was the HuckamockSports.com underclassman of the year. Mason Prevey was in the second 11 last year for HuckamockSports.com and also an all-star. Thomas offside.
So the Durfee runs a more offensive style than Attleboro does, but I heard you mention on the pregame that Attleboro's got 0.67 goals against average.
0.69 goals against average, yeah. Beeland on the far side, into Ribeiro. Broken up, but it goes back off the side of the foot of Brito. Bogan intercepts the pass intended for Beeland. He's flying up the left sideline as we're in the 17th minute. And that's out. Nice defense over there by holding midfielder senior captain Jonas Marks. Bombardiers throw it in. Beeland. His entry pass broken up. Sorry, Durfee fans, missed the number. There's Tomlin. Oops, that's not Tomlinson. That's Mercedew. Tikas gets there first. Christian Tikas, the junior backliner.
beautiful day today, huh?
Oh, plenty hot down in that field, though. As this game moves on, depth could be an issue, along with the a la Forsaken cramps.
You get the bananas out there.
Yeah.
Start eating the bananas to help with the cramps.
These are my father's World War II field glasses. That was the case Attleboro wore their jerseys with the white numbers on top of the white stripes. Today, they're more traditional look. Tikas back to Gray, the goaltender. Gray pressured heavily by Castor. Gets it off to the right. Jack Smith is there. Excuse me, that's Sam on the right. Jack's in the middle. Steal by the Hilltoppers, who've shown very good possession skills so far. Santana, Carlos Santana, number 20 in the white.
I did hear that on the way. And does he or does he not have his guitar for a halftime performance?
That's a no.
That's enough. Coach wouldn't let him out. So.
This is the first time these two programs have played in a long time. Tiberio Mello, the outstanding Durfee coach.
But yet in basketball, there's a kind of like a long-standing rivalry.
Yes.
It goes back to the old colony days of
Exactly right.
basketball. So the boys and girls basketball teams play Durfee every single year.
Mello played college soccer at UMass Dartmouth and then in a bunch of amateur or semi-pro leagues back in the day when the Laza League still mattered. Durfee began their season with a 0-0 tie against Atlantis. Lost to Mount Hope 3-1. Beat Taunton 5-2 from the Hockomock League, their highest scoring game of the year. Lost to Diamond Regional Voc Tech 3-0. Lost to Dartmouth in a heartbreaker 3-2. The Bridgewater Raynham Trojans, who are on Attleboro's schedule, knocked off Durfee 4-1. And Westport beat Durfee 2-1 back on September 16th. This is Durfee's first game since September 16th. It's a week.
So for common opponents, they both got Taunton, and they both beat Taunton fairly easily this year. Can you read anything into that? It's still a little bit too early in the season to read much into it.
A little bit early. Taunton's a little bit down this year, as Brockton is as well. But any win is a good win. In the midfield, there's number 19, one of the subs, Sam Barros, a senior off the bench. Steal, Bombardiers. Marks leading the way. Through ball to Ribeiro. Fires. Ribeiro scores. Assist. Jonas Marks. 2-0 Bombardiers in the 20th minute.
Impressive. They stayed on side, attack, basically a 2-on-1 break. And it looked like Ribeiro took the pass well and just shot it past the goalkeeper, and the great goal. And then Attleboro with a 2-0 lead with just a shade over 20 minutes to go in the first half.
Tikas started it all from the back line, the left back. Passed up to Jonas Marks with a beautiful through ball pass to Ribeiro. Drew Ribeiro's third goal of the season, along with an assist. 2-0 Bombardiers. So, Kevin,
Yes, sir.
as an expert on hockey, an outstanding color commentator for our hockey broadcasts.
I brought nothing to the table so far.
No,
Soccer.
no, you had a good analysis of that scoring goal. I was going to say, just pretend they're wearing skates.
Oh, all right.
It's very similar. Some aggressive action that they let go. Tikas steps up. He's playing outstanding at that left back. Up to Thomas. Thomas to number 8 for the Bombardiers. That's Frederick Westberg, a junior forward, not in the starting lineup. But Westberg plays well when he comes in. He's got a goal and assist on the season. This will be a throw-in for the Bombardiers.
Attleboro very heavy with their upperclassmen, just the one sophomore on the team, Justin Gale. But
Yeah.
very junior, senior heavy team.
And again, long throw to Thomas. Down in the box.
Hold them down in the box.
I think the official feels Thomas more tripped over the ankle of the player as he gets up limping, favoring that right leg. Rats. Again, they allow a little more contact in the penalty area than otherwise. Jonas Marks, whose long throws, he can throw the ball so far, it's almost like a corner kick. Into the 8-yard box, headed by Tikas, but the wrong way. Ball, falls onto the boot of Brito, and his shot is wide.
Yeah, Brito tried to turn quick towards his left, right-footed it, and just went wide of the goalkeeper, wide right. Good scoring opportunity there for Attleboro.
Bombardiers 3 shots on goal. Durfee's done very well in the midfield, but Attleboro's back line of Tikas, the Smith brothers, and Mason Prevey have not allowed a shot yet one shot from distance on Cameron Gray. Keegan Gray, excuse me.
So in the games you've done so far this year, Paul, has it been Gray the goaltending or the defense that has been solid and not allowing too much penetration on the goalkeeper, Gray?
It's been a combination of both. They've had outstanding communication back there. Third offside against the Bombardiers in this forward-heavy formation. But no, coming into the season, Coach Pereira was looking forward to a solid defensive line. The Smith brothers are returners. Mason Prevey's a returning all-star. And Tikas, the only new one in the back line, took Beelan's spot, and he's done very, very well. Nice play from behind. See, that was like a Patrice Bergeron back check by Marvin Brito.
I was going to ask you, is it back checking in soccer? Because that's a perfect back check by Bergeron.
Back marking. There's Thomas. Broken up by number 4, Wheeler Sokol, the sophomore off the bench.
Sokol not afraid to get physical to steal that ball back from Attleboro, and now is down on one knee all the way back at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Thomas checking on him as the sophomore took an inadvertent shoulder from Thomas.
And Thomas showing great sportsmanship. He was the one that alerted the referee to the injury all the way back at the 15-yard line while the ball was well over that 50-yard line.
So, Kevin, I keep track on stats of shots on goals, corner kicks, fouls. Actually, I didn't write down the 2 corner kicks for Durfee. And also, as they check on Sokol's health, I also keep track of WGSCs. Do you know what a WGSC is?
A wicked, good scoring chance.
Bingo! See, folks, some people do understand me. Much to Christine, your loving bride's chagrin, you're one of them.
Took me a second trying to apply the terminology from other sports,
Yes.
and I think we've used that in our hockey coverage. You've also tried to get pings added in off the post, and do you do pings in soccer? Which actually
It doesn't really ping as much.
doesn't ping as much.
Number 18, who's not on my program, Rats, is in for Durfee for Sokol. Have to find out who that is at halftime. Down the right wing. Good work by number 9, Ezra Moniz, but broken up by the Bombardiers, Esteban. Number 8 in for Attleboro, Frederick Westberg. As we told you, a goal and an assist. Also up front, number 17, Charlie Hay, a senior forward.
Impressed by Thomas, he did like a back pass with his feet as he was going forward to send Hay going forward more. So a nice play there by Thomas to keep possession at the time.
Tremendous ball skills, and there you see his speed for a big man, but he can't catch up to that one. But it's an Attleboro throw-in. Gee, Kevin, I didn't get the hiccups till you showed up as we entered the 24th minute.
I induce stress on people, and that sometimes results in hiccups.
My father used to say that when I was a kid. You know, when it comes to stress, you're a carrier. Doesn't seem to affect you, but everyone around you.
You want to help? Get out of here.
Yeah, that's how you can help. Father also said when it came to headaches, I was a carrier. Jonas Marks getting ready for the throw-in. Long throw.
Ooh. Referee ruled that behind the goal line, Paul.
I think he ruled him offside, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like that ball did not go over the goal line.
That's the 4th offside call against the Bombardiers. There's mystery man, number 18, broken up by the Bombardiers, Westberg. Boy, Peter Pereira, over the years calling soccer, he always has forwards who come in off the bench and are high-energy players. Their job is not to play a lot of minutes, but to create havoc when they're out there, and Westberg fits the description perfectly. Marks gets it up to Thomas. Broken up nicely by Tomlinson. But stepping in, Jonas Marks. There's one of your backheel passes to Thomas, Kevin.
Yes. And Marks in that play tripped but kept control of the ball and was able to keep it in the offensive zone. So good footwork there by Marks.
Good news for Hilltopper fans. The sophomore Sokol is back on the pitch, playing a center back position now. He was injured playing right back, so now they have him at center back. And they back pass to Sokol, just a sophomore. Wheeler, Sokol. Long through ball. Tikas screens off. Messi, scooped up by Gray.
As I get accustomed to the soccer game in basketball, that would be called a moving pick.
Yeah.
And Franklin's good at that. Getting
In
away
basketball,
with it.
yes.
In basketball.
They're more liberal with that call. Headed forward, we're in the 26th minute, just about ready for the 27th minute. Sokol's down again.
Yeah, it almost looks like he's holding his inner thigh.
Not sure where he's hit that time. But
He's
we'll
trying to be a
take
little bit more delicate in the situation.
we'll take a break on AACS 15 Sports. Is that one of those spotted lantern flies that's in our press box?
I believe it
It
is.
is.
That's supposed to bring good luck.
No, it's supposed to bring death to trees in the area. You're supposed to kill those when you see them.
So you failed.
Yes, I did fail. We're going to keep it right here as Sokol is up. But this clock is stopped with 13:43 to go. And Roca will take this kick to restart us. Attleboro's committed 2 fouls. No fouls yet by Durfee. Sokol against Thomas. Wondering what he did wrong in his last life to get stuck with that matchup. Bogan back to the goaltender, Roca.
Good pressure there by Attleboro. Forces the goalkeeper Deleuze into kicking the ball probably maybe the second before he wanted to.
Yeah. Westberg nearly causes a turnover.
I'm sorry, Roca. I said Deleuze.
Yep. Good job by Jack Smith. Westberg. Broken up by our number 18. We'll call him Ed Shablotnik until we get the right name at halftime, which is 12 minutes and 51 seconds away-ish.
Give or take. Yeah. That I know about soccer. Now that should be a foul against number 10. Johan Tatil Messi, and did they call it? Yes. Now, all right, Paul, in your experience, is that card worthy?
Well, they didn't even call the foul.
So
They let it go because the ball went out of bounds, Attleboro possession, but the official did have a word.
It looked like just a two-hand push.
Yeah.
And would that be card worthy in other games that you've seen? Or was it
Once,
not hard enough?
no.
Okay.
More than once, probably.
Okay.
But again, the official.
And this wasn't meant to,
Yeah.
badmouth the officiating. This is actually more me getting acclimated.
Yeah.
To how they referee the game.
But letting them play. Prevey with a long throw, headed away by Tomlinson.
You'll see in basketball, sometimes when referees don't call the fouls, the game starts to get more physical and sometimes gets out of hand. And where it can approach the point of dangerousness,
Yep.
so I always try to equate sport to sport,
Yep.
but hate to see that happen.
Well, I think if that was the case, if that shove led to a turnover and he was attacking the net, I'm pretty darn sure the official would have blown the whistle. But he shoved him, the ball went out of bounds, so Attleboro maintained possession, and he chose to have a word with the young lad, just to let him know. Do that again, and it'll be a foul, which I think is a good way to referee.
And I'm okay with that as well. You see that, hockey, you see it in basketball as well. You want the game decided on the field, not by the referees.
Couple of subs coming in this very warm day. Heading out for Durfee is number 19, Barros, and number 22, Mercedes. And in, I think Korea's back. Oh, number 3 is in, Gabriel Cavalcante. And who's that player? I believe number 21 is in. Oh, Charvis is back in. He was the starter. And he's going after that ball now as we're in the 30th minute. Charvis gets there, being marked by Sam Smith. Broken up. Bombardiers counterattacking with Marks. That was a nice play on the right side by 17 for the Bombardiers. Charlie Hay. There's Ribeiro. Westberg back to Ribeiro. Oh, just hops over his foot. Ribeiro broken up by Sokol. Tomlinson to number 16, Borges. Look at Westberg. Westberg put the pressure on from behind. Westerberg. He was the lead singer. The replacements.
You play with Carlos Santana.
31st minute of play. Good work by the Bombardiers. Brito. And that call will go against Durfee. Second foul on the Hilltoppers. Free kick for the Bombardiers. Long way from the goal.
As Durfee was starting to mount a little bit of pressure, Attleboro did well to get their numbers back on defense, thus preventing any monumental attack by Durfee.
This is 65 yards away. Tikas draws opponents to him. Whoop. Westberg tried to do a crossover flick to Ribeiro up front. Ends up going out of bounds. Attacking down the right, Ruben Borges. Marks tries to break him up, but staying with the ball was Messi. Pass, cross, shot, wide of the net, but that was the best scoring threat so far for Durfee. We'll call that their first wicked good scoring chance off the boot of number 16, Ruben Borges.
This started with the throw in all the way back on their side of the half. What do you call half field? Sorry, half of the half field.
You're thinking of the half board in a hockey.
And but no, there was a definite sense of urgency on Durfee on that attack, which led to their first shot on net, or first wicked good scoring chance.
Yes. 2-0 Bombardiers, 8:20 to go first half. Keegan Gray into the wind. Over Tomlinson's head. Marks is there. Nope, that's number 9 for the Bombardiers, sorry. Max D'Amico, a senior, listed as a defender, playing in the midfield now. I think D'Amico was the former goaltender. Tikas will take this throw in.
So Attleboro
He heard that. He looked up at us. Yes.
Attleboro, typically a strong program, took a mini step back last year, but it looks like they're kind of back to playing the way Coach Pereira wants them to.
2 years ago was the most successful year in program history. Just 2 losses all season long. Tough loss to Franklin to end their season in the playoffs. Last year, not to be too critical, coming into the season, HockamockSports.com had a number 1 in the league, which Peter Pereira was very disappointed in. That was the last thing he wanted his players to see. And the sad thing is, they believed it. The team 2 years ago in 2023 overachieved and hustled every single second with Billy Badger and Hagopian, the hair-on-fire twins on the wings. And boy, did they miss them last year. And this year's team, you're absolutely right, Kevin. This year's team, they're setting out to prove how good they are.
Well, it had to be a major disappointment to the returning players. And when you look at it...
Down the right wing, there's Coogan, William Coogan looking for a cross. Sokol breaks that. Oh, a shot! Beautiful bid by the Bombardiers. D'Amico with a shot there, and I'm trying to see. Hope that wasn't number 18, whose name we don't have. Yeah, that was Ed Shablotnik, who broke up Attleboro's third wicked good scoring chance of the game with 6:20 to go.
Attleboro, a good counter to Durfee's pressure just a minute or so earlier. Put the pressure back on, trying to get that third goal as they lead 2-0 with just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. But yet, is about to say before the wicked good scoring chance was, the all upperclassmen, as previously mentioned, and I'm sure that they were disappointed in the way the season went last year as well.
Yeah. It's a bit.
16 seniors on this team for
Yeah.
Attleboro, so a lot to prove coming out of last year, I'm sure.
D'Amico hustling away, broken up by Sokol. And is that handling? What's that call going to be? That's going to be a foul. So this is going to be a set piece for the Bombardiers as we approach 5 minutes to go. Deep. What was that? Throw it. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
just out of bounds.
Okay, sorry. Not a foul. So it's not a set piece. Thank you. Tyler He2.
Attleboro Sun Chronicle zone.
Yes. Limping off for Durfee, number 16, Ruben Borges, who had that brilliant scoring chance. Hope he's okay. Clock stopped with 5:11 to go. Clock starts. Marks. Long throw into the 8-yard box. Over everything. Goal kick. Inside the final 5 minutes.
I
See,
thought they
Ribeiro.
stopped the clock at 5 minutes.
It's weird. They stop it with 2 minutes to go in the first half, 5 minutes to go in the second. That's when we enter Super Secret Mystery Time. No other sport has it. Steal on the far side by Coogan. Coogan
Nice
to
play.
Ribeiro. Ribeiro one times it by the defense. Brilliant save by Roca.
Roca did a nice job to come out, take the angle away, and just went on, took a chance and kicked it away. And a beautiful opportunity for Attleboro thwarted by the goalkeeper, Alan Roca.
Coach Pereira's got to be happy. That's Attleboro's 4th wicked good scoring chance of the half. Jack Smith tries to head the ball forward into the Attleboro bench. Peter Pereira is assisted by Freddie Gomez. He's the JV coach. Bill Piasecki is the freshman coach. Hildeberto Barboza, the goaltending or goalkeeping coach, and former player Ahaya Joseph, a former captain, out there in the pitch. He was our color commentator for a while.
I remember him.
Till he made his country's national team, under 20 national team. Down the wing, there's the speed of Beeland. Beeland battling for the ball.
Should be a corner kick, right?
Looks like he's calling goal kick. The officials have headsets on. They can't communicate with each other.
Now I'm surprised at that, Paul.
So am I.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm seeing the game the same way you are. Attleboro did not touch the ball, and it was kicked out of bounds unless...
From where they're placing the ball, they called a foul on the Attleboro forward, Ribeiro. So that's the Bombardiers' 3rd foul. 3 minutes to go, first half. New player in the left back position for Durfee. There's Sokol. Wind blowing again from the upper left-hand corner of your screen to the lower right. Ball blasted forward by Renato Lopez. Tikas is there defensively as Santana is on the ball. Long cross. Good work defensively by Sam Smith, preventing Crisatoni from getting to that.
Almost acted as a corner kick, but Durfee just didn't have the numbers.
Blast wide, and Keegan Gray lets it go for a goal kick. Yep. And again, in this hot day, Keegan's been sauntering into the goal kicks.
So first time sitting here for afternoon game. I'm not disappointed to see the sun dip behind the clouds so I can actually see the field.
Especially because you forgot your hat.
Yes, I did.
That's that Jim Jones as well on camera. Mason Prevey. Ball stolen by Santana. Here's an opportunity for the Hilltoppers as we have now entered Super Secret Mystery Time. Santana on the right. Oh, excellent. You already got it. Thank you. Stop.
But I don't know when officially they will have stopped the clock, but
Nobody does.
but we have just under 90 seconds to go in the first half.
Santana, infield fly rule, cross. Sorry, wrong sport. I umpired baseball for 14 years. Old habits die hard. Good hustle by our official to get the ball for Keegan Gray.
So like in baseball, softball, where the umpires can hear you, the fans can hear you.
That's right.
Quite clearly. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. Keegan Gray will take the goal kick.
Just under a minute to go in the first half.
Mike, one of the assistant coaches, one of the former players for Peter Pereira, talking to Drew Ribeiro as he comes off the field. Santana marked by Beeland. Again, Beeland a forward all the way back, helping out defensively. Unless they have him in the midfield here. Broken up by number 6 in the white.
Time for one last rush for Attleboro.
Kamani Mendez Tomlinson. Yeah. Tikas. Prevey. Prevey, your quintessential quiet leader.
2-year captain.
Yeah.
4-year varsity starter or 3?
4-year varsity player, 3-year starter. Hawk All-Star last year. Beeland. Yeah, so Beeland's in the midfield now. And there he goes. D'Amico absorbed that elbow to the skull.
Hey, my timer worked.
Yes. So this will be a free kick for the Bombardiers as we're more than 2 minutes into Super Secret Mystery time now.
Can't imagine there's much time left because I don't see any reasons why the referee did stop the clock.
55 yards out, left wing. Tikas will take this. Left foot blast. Goes through everyone. Finds his way to Coogan. Coogan on the right, broken up by Sokol. And that will end the first half of play.
Good defense by Durfee on that last play. Coogan had made a good enough move to get around one, just could not get around 2 other Hilltopper defenders. And so we are at the half with Attleboro leading 2-0.
First goal came in the 10th minute. Steal by Thomas. About 40 yards out. Dribbled through past a couple of Durfee players. He had Ribeiro on his right, and Thomas gave a great head-shoulder fake towards his right. Drew the attention of the Durfee defense and the goaltender, and then with a right foot blast, found the back of the net for a 1-0 lead. 10 minutes later, in the 20th minute, Christian Tikas started it in the back row with a pass to Jonas Marks, and then a gorgeous through ball that hit Ribeiro in stride. Drew blasting towards the goal, found the back of the net to make it 2-0. Unofficially, 4 shots on goal for the Bombardiers, 1 for the Hilltoppers. No corner kicks for Attleboro, 2 for Durfee, 3 fouls on Attleboro, 2 on Durfee, and very unofficially 4 wicked good scoring chances for the Blue Bombardiers, 1 for the Durfee Hilltoppers. We'll be back on AACS 15 Sports.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
The Bedding Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Bedding Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, bedding-center.com.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We are at halftime of this game. Corvenji Thomas now up to 4 goals in the air along with 2 assists. He's Attleboro's leading scorer with 6 points. Drew Ribeiro now has 3 goals on the year along with an assist. And Jonas Marks. That might be his first assist of the season for Jonas. He's been more involved in the offense. Kevin, I'm going to have to ask you to run commercials here.
Okay.
Because I got to find out who number 18 is.
All right.
All right, so just start here and then move up.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back. We're about 5.5 minutes away from second half action.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
The Bedding Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Bedding Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, bedding-center.com.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome. Welcome back to
Perfect.
second half action. As we have found out, number 18 for Durfee is not Ed Shabloknik.
Not.
It's Brandon Aruda.
Close.
Normally he's number 15. Came back from injury, and that jersey was not available, so switched to number 18. Getting that information of who number 18 was able to eavesdrop a little bit on Coach Mello's halftime speech. Boy, what a motivating speaker he is.
He was really amping the kids up to, I'm assuming, go on the attack.
Yes.
Play their style of game, but be more aggressive.
Well, paraphrasing, but basically he was saying, look, Attleboro has a 2-0 lead. They're going to come out relaxed and confident. You have to jump on this team with energy they haven't seen you play with yet in the first few minutes of this half.
Now, it's a great point because, you look at it from the Attleboro point of view with a 2-0 lead. A lot of times people think that's insurmountable in soccer. Maybe not so much in high school.
Yeah.
But human nature takes over, and you don't play with the same intensity that you would the start of a game. You look up. Attleboro's facing, especially the defensemen, they're facing the scoreboard where they can read that they're up 2-0. Yeah. And it's just tough to match that same intensity. So if Durfee can come out with that intensity, get the next goal early, now you got yourself a ball game going deep into the second half.
Bogan with a long through ball pass to Ismael Lopez leads to a throw in deep in Attleboro territory. Throwing onto the boot of Gabriel Cavalcante.
I was going to say, by the same token, if Attleboro can get Durfee to take a chance that maybe they didn't take in the first half, they may be able to counter and get the third goal and possibly put the game away.
On the left wing, that's number 21, Chavez. Back to number 2, Correa. There's Bogan, who's a high-energy player on the back line. Tomlinson, the holding midfielder. Left side, Correa. Max D'Amico now in it right back. I'm sorry, that's not Max D'Amico. That's Aiden Shields. He's the former goaltender. Aiden Shields, that's right.
I should have known that.
But with a big brace on his right leg, more comfortable playing in the field, which seems counterintuitive, but Coach Pereira said he's too good of an athlete to not have him on the field somewhere.
Does Coach Pereira sound like anybody famous to you when you talk to him? And I'll give you a name that he's always reminded me of.
Hold on 1 second. Turnover. Tomlinson with the ball. In the 43rd minute, save by Gray. Best scoring opportunity of the game for the Durfee Hilltoppers. Came in the 44th minute. Started by a Tomlinson steal.
Just a second shot of the game. Attleboro has 4.
On goal.
On goal, correct.
Who does Peter Pereira remind you of?
Reminds me of Tommy Heinsohn, his voice.
Oh, wow, that's a great point. I had never thought of that, and I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about that every time I talk to him. I have to ask Peter if he's also a talented painter, the way Heinsohn was. Near steal by the Bombardiers, Esteban. Gray has to wait till the ball's in the penalty area, picks it up, rolls it out to Aiden Shields. In it right back. Hope Sam Smith is healthy. That's knocked out of there by the Bombardiers. Brito. Drew Ribeiro putting it into high gear. Keeps it in bounds despite the defense of Brogan and Correa. And believe it or not, that's going to count as a shot on goal. Attleboro's fifth.
Same rules apply as in hockey, right? If the goalie wasn't going to be there, it would have gone in.
Yep. Good footwork by Cavalcante.
Nice little slide tackle there. Ooh.
One of the Bombardiers is down. That was number 13 for Attleboro, Jack Smith. Center back.
Senior looks like just startled there for a second, popped himself right back up, and seems to be doing walking just fine now.
Back to Keegan Gray. Started 12 games last year as a junior.
Up the line.
Played 5 3/4 of the 6 games this year as a senior. He's backed up by Aiden Shields.
The whistle had blown. I think it's going to be Attleboro ball. It was a free kick for Durfee. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's the 4th foul on the Bombardiers. And this is going to be a set piece from 25 yards out in the 46th minute. Set piece, 25 yards. Left wing. Taken by number 8, Daniel Bogan. And it's back to Bogan. Being marked by Ribeiro. Good work, Drew Ribeiro. But Bogan gets it back. Shields whips it up towards Thomas.
Onside.
I think Attleboro might have changed their formation. They might have 2 forwards now instead of 3. Thomas!
Good move.
Great ball skills. And he's going to go to the penalty spot as he was tripped inside the box.
Tremendous individual effort, makes the turn, go from the right side to cut back left, gets tripped up in the box, and now has a penalty kick, and will have a chance for his 2nd goal of the game.
3rd foul on Durfee, and we'll see who takes this from the spot, and I'll talk about that. It looks like it's going to be number 14, Jonathan Esteban, senior midfielder. Again, what I'm benevolence are, the player who is fouled will have to take the penalty kick. I could live 1,000 years and not understand how you get to pick anyone to take the shot from the penalty spot. The player, in basketball, the player who's fouled takes the shot.
I showed my ignorance of the situation and just assumed it was going to be Ribeiro.
Esteban, left-footed, rolls it into the corner. 3-0 Bombardiers. The penalty kick converted, and that's probably rewarding Jonathan Esteban, a hustling senior out there in the midfield. Because I have seen Thomas in the past take penalty kicks. So very generous play for the Bombardiers. 3-0 lead.
That is a rule I should have known. One of my sons did play youth soccer growing up, and one year he was a goalie, and the coach let him take a penalty kick at the end of the year. Just threw him a bone, and I remember he scored on it, and so I should have remembered that.
By the way, I was wrong. Attleboro still in the 4-3-3 formation, but again, the wings come so far back defensively. It's sometimes deceiving. Look at that work by Beelan, a junior, 3-year starter. Cleared by Sokol, I believe. Kept back in by Prevey. Jonas Marks. So there's Prevey, the captain, to Marks, the captain. Rolled in by Esteban. Thomas has it on the left wing. Bogan in front of him. 3 players around Thomas. Still possesses the ball. Tries to fight through them to Ribeiro. Left foot delivery. Save, Roca.
Tremendous save by Roca, and great patience on Attleboro's part to get that shot off.
Save in the 47th minute by Roca. But the ability of Thomas to keep that ball Last year I was calling him Twinkle Toes Thomas. He had never seen Fred Flintstone Bowl in the old cartoon, so he didn't get the reference.
Fred Twinkletones Flintstone is the first thing I thought of.
Yes. Uh-oh. Cameron Gray has to come out, and Attleboro escapes Jacob Fairweather in on the back line defensively. Didn't get as much on that pass back to the goaltender as he wanted to. And there, Fairweather steps up aggressively with a play.
And Gray slipped on his way to the ball, made a quick recovery, and was able to get the ball away from the net.
Jonas Marks with another beautiful through ball pass to Thomas. Flying downfield, tries to leap Roca, who makes the save. Bombardiers are now up to 8 shots on goal.
Great one-on-one battle there. That one won by Roca, but just maybe just a little bit of confusion on
Thomas.
On Thomas, thank you. And had he made a move just a little bit to the left or the right, would have had an open net in front of him.
Good work on the ball by Joseph Chavez. Headed out by Privy. To Esteban. To Brito. Long through ball. Bounces its way to Drew Ribeiro down the right wing. Has Thomas in front. Looks for the cross. Just misses a beautiful play. In the 49th minute.
Great cross, right cross to Thomas on the left. Thomas just missed it. Thought for a second that might have been offside, Paul. Obviously, the refs saw it differently.
Yeah, it's got to be a player between, which is another soccer rule that drives me nuts. How come the defense gets to decide how much of the field the offense can use?
And I thought Attleboro was in front of the defense, but there must have been somebody back far enough.
Well, no, it's when the ball is passed. When the passer strikes, his foot strikes the ball, there's got to be a defender between you and the goaltender. And it might have been the case there.
Yep.
Long kick forward. Prevey steps up, reads that beautifully as the wind has died down a little bit. Again, blowing from the upper left of your screen to the lower right. Beeland. Nice pass to Brito. Thomas. Thomas, long shot. Save, Roca. Bombardiers now up to 9 shots. As that was in the 50th minute. Started by Prevey on the back line. Alan Roca. Although I think Alan Roca would sound more like a soccer player's name. Durfee controlling in the midfield, trying to get up to Tomlinson. Shields steps in to break that up.
Nice play by Aiden Shields. Again, taking a chance. He had the speedy Tomlinson rushing after him, and Shields did a nice job just to kick it away from him. If he gets past Shields, he might be going in on a breakaway down the left side.
Bogan to, whoops, that's Attleboro's side. Messi, how can I miss that number? Beeland squirts the ball forward, no one there, tracked down by Santana. And that's number 18, Aruda. Brandon Aruda. 3 players for Coach Mello injured and unable to go today.
Pressure him.
Down the left wing, Giovanni Correa. Long run with the possession of the ball.
Injuries is a tough part of any team. The upperclassmen that were hurt, captains or anything like that. Are you aware?
I'm not sure.
It's always difficult for coaches with the rotation, trying to develop chemistry on the field, and you have 3 players out.
Yeah.
And you're changing things on the fly. You only have so much time in practice, and then you have a game. Though they've had a week.
Week off.
As you mentioned, since their last game, but still, it's tough to recreate the chemistry and practice that you need in the game.
Or the speed of your opposition.
Exactly.
Mason Prevey with the ball. Left side, nice one-touch play. I think that was Fairweather. 28.5 minutes to go in regulation. Ahaya Joseph wanted a call over there. Former Attleboro captain. I think he was a Hockomock League All-Star as well. Actually, I know he's a Hockomock League All-Star.
Is he a 2017 grad? I'm trying to remember back. I'm not sure.
I think so.
He was in one of my son's grades, and I don't think he was a 2020, so I think he was a 2017.
Stay in front of him.
Correa. Oh, nice hustle. Jonas Marks.
Just over 27, or I should say just under 28 minutes left in the game.
Something no coach has ever said to Jonas Marks. Look, Jonas, if you're not going to hustle, why'd you bother showing up?
It's the name of the game.
Yeah. Good work on the sideline trying to keep that in by Lorenzo Mercedieu. Quite a battle with Ribeiro.
Good footwork, but he just stepped on the ball and kind of pushed it out of bounds.
Let's go. Hustle.
Good hustle by the junior, though, to try to make something happen for Durfee.
Marks with a long throw, spinning out of the check of Bogan, or the mark of Bogan was Thomas.
Nice tackle.
Yes, Sokol, he did get to the ball first. Up to number 17, Renato Lopez. And Lopez was fouled. That'll be the Bombardiers' second of the half, fifth of the game. Or were the Bombardiers fouled?
I think it was Prive that was fouled.
Sorry. Wrong again, folks. So the Bombardiers with 4 fouls, and now 4 fouls against Durfee. Set piece that Jonas Marks will take 52 yards out.
Fun walking into a game and correcting you, Paul.
Set piece, 52 yards. Marks waiting, steps into that. Top of the 18-yard penalty area. Cleared out of there. Aiden Shields helping out. Marks getting it back to Prevey. The two captains working together. Prevey to Jack Smith. Jack Smith back to Keegan Gray. Approaching 26 minutes to go. Headed forward beautifully by Brito. Sets Thomas free. Saved by Roca, then dives on it. Attleboro now with 10 shots on goal.
Tremendous play by Roca, not only to take the hard shot, but control the rebound. Yeah. As Attleboro had another player bearing down on him to control the rebound and preventing that 4th goal from going in. Attleboro still leads 3-0, no 3-0.
Yes.
Catching up.
Actually, you must say it like this. Attleboro's leading 3-0.
3-0.
Not to be confused with if you're calling golf as a British person, then you whisper and say, magnificent shot. Fairweather in at left back. Coach Pereira getting some of his seniors some outstanding varsity experience. Beautiful work by Marks on the far side to Beeland. Chance to show his speed on the left wing. Cross to Ribeiro is there. Roca comes out. Roca breaks it up. So I don't think we can call that one a shot. Roca got there first.
I'm impressed with the decision-making of Roca. Down 3-0, coming out, challenging the Attleboro players deep into the penalty box, coming out towards midfield, and made the right decision on more than one occasion.
Steal by the Bombardiers. Esteban. He tries to cross it to Thomas. Sokol heads it back to Roca. And Termes is coming out high from the net. Deep would be staying back towards the goal. But you're right. Perfectly willing to come up high. Look at Kevin taking notes as he's getting ready to call the girls' game on Thursday. Roca broken up by, you guessed it, it's in the middle of the field, Marks. There's Bogan, who can play for my team anytime. Bogan with a nice one-touch pass, and he brings his defense into the offense. To the right wing. They get it up to Tomlinson, who was offside. I think that's the first offside today for the Hilltoppers of Durfee High School in Fall Reeve.
You said offense. I thought you only use that one in hockey.
Oh, no. Regarding me making mistakes, though, I got a story to tell at some point. That goes off the hip of Charvis. The first time we worked together, was it 7 or 8 years ago?
Almost 8 now.
8 years, wow. We needed someone to fill in on a baseball playoff game in Braintree. My big brother Mike couldn't make it. Coach, nice play there by 16. Boy, did Brito and Esteban hustle. Long shot wide of the net by Lorenzo Mercedieu. But
Coach Matt Bosch.
Matt Bosch was the coach. I asked Matt Bosch to ask any of the players if any of the dads would like to join me as the color commentator for the playoff game. Your son, Matt, kept his mouth shut, didn't say a word. One of his teammates said, Matt's dad likes to talk.
Catcher Will Cotter, who I coached for many years.
Wow. So you join me. We met at the field in Braintree, and I'm calling the game in the first inning, and I hear Kevin go, I continued. A little bit later, I said something that was obviously wrong. Kevin goes, Thomas again with a through ball pass. Roca is there. Want to get the number of that player who caught up with him defensively. I believe that was number 21, Chavez. Here comes
just
Bogan.
a sophomore.
Nice. Jonas with the steal gets the ball back from Brito. Beelan down on the left. Has room. Left-footed blast. Beelan scores! Beelan with the goal, and I'm giving an assist to Brito.
Basically a 3-on-1 break. Beelan coming down the left side and left foots it in, and Roca had no chance on that one at all as I went high and hard past him for a 4-0 lead in favor of Attleboro with just 22 minutes to go in the game.
Jonas Marks makes the steal in the midfield. The pass to Brito. If this was ice hockey, Marks would get an assist as well. Doesn't work that way in soccer. Brito with a pass to the streaking Beelan down the left wing. Goal, 4-0 Bombardiers. So back to my baseball story in Braintree. Then in about the third inning, I say something, and I hear Kevin go, To which I said, Kevin, if I say something wrong, it's perfectly okay to correct me. You did. And you have it every opportunity ever since.
I look forward to it. It's the highlight of working with you. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Hey, people think it's easy being this stupid. People are wrong. Again, Durfee having to put more pressure on offense, being down in this game, and the Bombardiers using long through ball passes to take advantage of that. Got to admire the hustle of this Hilltopper team. Again, 11 brand new starters this year for Coach Mello. That pass too far, turnover, Bombardier ball.
11. I missed that earlier. 11 brand new starters.
Yes.
So we talked about chemistry on the field. I mean that is a developing, ongoing issue all year long to get the right combination.
Steal by Brito. Broken up. Good work defensively back there by Tomlinson. Goal kick.
So, Paul, I'll put you on the spot. In basketball, you want to win the games by 10 points or more. Baseball, softball, I believe it's 5 runs or more. I'm not sure what it is in football. It might be 25 points. Is there a soccer equivalent of how many goals to help you out with the power rankings come playoff time?
With the new rankings, I'm sure it is. I think it's 3 or more, I believe.
Okay.
There's a battle in the midfield as the Hilltoppers still battling away. Cleared out of there by the Bombardiers, Jack Smith. Haven't seen Sam Smith this half. Number 2 is in for Attleboro. Boden Proul, a senior.
And not that you ever want to give up a goal, but if what you're saying is with the +3 goal differential, Attleboro, in theory, with 20 minutes to go in the game, leading 4-0, could give up a goal, still walk away. If that's a final at 4-1, could walk away with that +3 goal differential. That will help you in the power rankings.
Nice one-touch pass from Chicas to number 17, Renato Lopez, but his left-footed blast wide of the net as we're inside 20 minutes. I might have gotten the count wrong.
It was the count a lot of times because I remember because he would say 3-1 and I would hold up 2-2 and then he did it again later and I think I knocked on the table softly to get his attention and I just kept holding up different fingers.
Kevin, just tell me.
And one time you're like, oh, there's 2 outs and I'm holding up one finger for one and I tried to hold it in front of his face.
Long shot. We're going to credit that as a shot on goal. Third of the game. Off the boot of number 7, Jose Chicas, the junior midi.
Well, when you hear how prima donna-ish,
all right.
how announcers are, how thin-skinned, you just go into that thinking that everybody's like that. No, I didn't want to correct you on the air. Got the okie doke, and here we are 7.5 years later. Yes. And
Kevin, our lead softball color commentator, hockey color commentator, which you did from the beginning because my poor brother Mike had no shot at doing that. Nice play in the right wing down low for Santana. Good defense by Fairweather. Tries to cross. Broken up by Prevey. Prevey again in the way. Headed. Oh, beautiful move on the run. Brito back to Prevey. Here comes Proul down the left wing. Baden-Proul to Bieland. Bieland has a player coming to the net. Roca comes way out of the net.
A tremendous spin move at the goal line did not result in a goal kick at all, but a scoring opportunity. Attleboro just could not capitalize on it, but tremendous footwork deep into the Durfee territory.
Cleared out of there, I believe that was Wheeler Sokol who cleared it out for the Hilltoppers. Gray comes way out of his net. Tracking that down is Baden.
Oh, I also join you on girls basketball.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I helped out a few times last year at some boys basketball games as well. And Big Brother Mike had announced his move to Colorado 2 weeks earlier than he did. A lot of things may be different in the world of sports here.
Yeah, that's
in Attleboro and Rhode Island.
yeah, Mike and I, Mike 10 years my elder, MVP of football at Westboro High in 65, and then the outstanding senior on a 27-1 basketball team, which was knocked out of the playoffs in the semifinals by Durfee in 1966. Skip Karam's first title.
Nice play by Gray just to corral the ball.
Oh, do we? I think we might have another goaltender in.
Okay.
No, that's still Gray. Sorry, wrong again.
There is one more sophomore goalkeeper listed on the Attleboro roster. Marataya.
Is that Morataya in goal? Is Gray still there? I think Morataya is in.
Number 1. Nope, it's still Keegan Gray.
Okay, still Keegan Gray. Thank you. I just thought you were going to go, and then correct me. But no, my big brother Michael, just because his kids and grandkids, most of them lived out in the Colorado area, he and his wife, pass in front, nearly connects with Esteban, but broken up. There's Jonas Marks.
Nice move.
In front, Jonas Marks with a goal, first of the season. He's got a goal and an assist today.
Tremendous footwork again in and around the penalty area, resulting in Jonas Marks' first goal of the season, giving him 3 points on the day, and Attleboro now leads 5-0 with 16:01 to go in the game. Very impressed with the footwork possessed by Attleboro in this game.
Beautiful shift by Marks. The steal, his second big steal that's led to a goal for the Bombardiers. 5-0, 16:01 to go. And starting it off, what were we talking about before Jonas so rudely interrupted us with an outstanding soccer play?
Mike wanted to be with his
grandkids
in
Can
Colorado.
you imagine that? Wanted to be closer to your children and grandkids as opposed to staying here and calling high school sports?
I mean,
I don't understand that.
Doesn't make sense to me, Paul, but everyone's different.
You figured all those years of therapy Mike had in his youth wouldn't have screwed him up that badly.
I thought it was working with you that...
Well, I'm one of 7 kids. I'm the 6th. Mike was the 2nd. I always say to Mike, Mom loves me more. To which Mike would respond, no, she just felt sorry for you. Quick start. Attleboro just committed their 6th foul of the game. 4 fouls in the game by Durfee. And the official's going to have him redo it. So this will be a set piece for the Hilltoppers as we're approaching 15 minutes to go. This is going to be 35 yards out.
So how do you approach this now if you're the Durfee coach? You're down 5-0.
Try to
still
score.
15 minutes and just try to ride the momentum of the goal going forward into your games.
Keep hustling, keep battling, keep learning. Bowden shot is tipped wide of the net.
And there's the hustle you talk about. He did not keep it in play, but tremendous hustle by Durfee.
But just from you're in our youth, when we still had cartilage. We've played on good teams, played on great teams, played on bad teams. And all of that stuff matters before and after the game. During the game, you're just playing the game you love.
Right, exactly.
And if you're playing it right, no matter what the score is, you're hustling every second you're out there.
Well, you're competing against your teammates for playing time.
Yes.
If you're a second stringer, it's an opportunity to show that you should be a first stringer.
Yeah.
If you're a first stringer, you want to hold on to your spot, and every opportunity as well. It's
one of the Bombardier players coming off the sideline, holding his head, might be Mason Prevey.
Keep an eye on that. Mason,
Yeah.
who wears number 6, one of the senior captains.
Yeah.
4-year varsity, 3-year starter, 2-year captain.
Yeah, Fairweather has now moved into a center back position. I'm trying to see who that is at left back.
And a good kid to boot, Mason Prevey.
Yeah.
No pun intended on the whole boot thing.
Yes. Number 10 is in at left back now. Kevin Christie, the senior. Just used my father's World War II field glasses as binoculars. He's a captain in Foggia, Italy. I can tell you a story about what these binoculars were used for once, but it's not a PG or G-rated story, so we'll have to wait till we're off the air.
I saw stripes.
Shields clears that out. Nice tip of the ball by Esteban to Marks. Marks
Good defense.
makes a mistake just to show he's human. He does that every 3 or 4 games. Turnover, steal by number 20, Santana, and a blast on net saved by Keegan Gray. And that came in the 68th minute.
Gray hasn't been tested too often. When he has, he's been up for the challenge with real good positioning and making the saves this game.
10 shots on goal now for Attleboro, 4 for Durfee. Beeland. This ball is... And that call goes against Durfee, their 5th foul.
What was the whistle there, Paul?
The shove in the lower back.
Okay, thank you.
Beeland. Oh, beautiful step over of Sokol, who's a good defender. Beeland, left foot delivery, broken up by the hustling Joseph Charvez, the sophomore center back.
Should be a corner kick for Attleboro, correct?
I believe so, unless it was tipped off Beeland again. Corner kick. This is Attleboro's first corner kick of the game.
11:48 to go in the game. Attleboro leading 5-0.
And this will be taken by Jonas Marks. Some of the foliage beginning to show in the elm trees behind him.
Maybe that time of year. Time to ride up and down Route 295.
Yeah.
Check out the foliage on that 27-mile stretch of road from Mass to Rhode Island.
Delivers. Knocked out of there by Sokol. Hard, low delivery. It was a delivery like that Corvin Thomas put home earlier this season. Which game was that the Bombardiers won? Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. I think that was a 1-1 tie with Mansfield. Yeah, Jaden Beeland at the near post on Corvin Thomas knocked in a corner kick from Beeland on a half volley. Down the left wing. Good opportunity for Durfee, but the shot is wide off the right boot of Ruben Borges, a junior.
Junior defenseman Borges coming down the left side, and to translate it back over to basketball, had he used maybe his left foot and crossed it, he might have had a better chance. He tried to hit the left side with his right foot, and it went wide left. Again, easy to tell the players what to do from up here.
It's a very easy game for the press box. It's also very much easier to officiate from these stands in the press box than it is from the field. I think we have a better angle.
Yes.
Keegan Gray with the kick. Yeah, handling. That went off the leg, and then the right arm of Jonathan Esteban. Which counts as a foul, actually. So the Bombardiers now up to 7 fouls, 5 for Durfee. Shots on goal, Attleboro 10. Durfee 4. They've had more shots than that, but only 4 on goal. Long set piece, lofted in by Tomlinson. Bogan is there. And we're going to call.
I think it was going to go wide, but it was definitely a shot on goal. Do you think it was a shot on that?
I'll give it a shot on goal. What the heck? Diving save for Keegan off the set piece in the 71st minute.
Walking by in the track coach, Jessica Pink, for the field hockey coach, and they're off to a fantastic start this year, the field hockey team.
Franklin won their 100th consecutive Hockomock League game against Attleboro, and they made them work for it. As Franklin scored with 5 minutes to go for a 1-0 victory.
And that's Attleboro's only loss, I believe, of the field hockey season. If
They got a couple draws. I think that's their only loss. But, we can look that up on hawksports.com. Another foul on the Bombardiers. Now they're up to 8. But the Franklin coach said after that game, there's something about this Attleboro team. The last 3 years, they have played us tougher than any team in the Hawk.
Wow.
And credit Jessica Pink, the coach, for that. And her outstanding staff. Another foul on the Bombardiers. They're up to 9 now. Here's a set piece from 35 yards out. Again, it'll be taken by Bogan.
Another save.
On goal. They're up now to 6 shots on goal. That came in the 72nd minute.
Trying to pull up the standings on hawksports.com right now. The previously mentioned field hockey team, Attleboro, is 5-2 with 1 tie on the year.
Cousin Patricia, I'm calling a soccer game right now. Attleboro's leading 5-0, though. I'll give you a call on the ride home, okay? Yay! Calling from, not Livermore Falls, Auburn, Maine, which is right next to Lewiston, Maine. You know, where there's the new statue where Ali Liston 2 took place. Of course, the statue only shows Muhammad Ali because Liston didn't show up to fight that night. Throw in for the Bombardiers, number 9, Max D'Amico, who I confused with Aiden Shields earlier in the game. Trying to come back, Messi. Messi, long pass, connects to Cavalcante. Heck of a battle over on the far side in front of the Attleboro bench. Good job, Kevin Christie. And now Fairweather will track that down as it rolls to Keegan Gray. Inside 7 minutes to go. Cooled off a bit. Nice breeze right now. And the rain is held off.
It was supposed to get rain Thursday night, starting at 5:45. That's when the girls' soccer game begins.
Wow. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin. That's going to leave a Mark Callahan. Noah Jones is running our graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting and running the camera today. And we have a yellow card against the Bombardiers. I got to be honest, I was looking towards Noah when that happened. I completely missed it. But with 6:20 to go, and there's the official talking to Drew Ribeiro, a yellow card
now, all right,
against Attleboro.
Again, showing my ignorance here. Does that mean Drew Ribeiro got the yellow card, or is he the captain that's allowed to talk to the referee?
No. When you get a yellow card in high school soccer, you have to come off the field.
For the rest of the game?
No. Just until the next time out.
Next substitution.
Red card,
Okay.
you're out.
Right, I did know that. Okay, so so Drew Ribeiro getting the yellow card, did not see what happened there.
Yeah. And again, it's been an outstanding effort by the Bombardiers, but there's only one thing worse in life than a bad loser. That's a bad winner. And it's a bad look to be taking a yellow card when you're up 5 with 6 minutes to go. Unless, of course, it was retaliation, but we've played sports long enough to know they never see the first one. Right. It's always the retaliation. Third corner kick of the game coming up for the Hilltoppers.
It's been a physical game, but it hasn't been a dirty game.
No.
And again, I didn't see anything outlandish. Obviously, the referees are right there.
Yeah. I'm going to think a stray elbow or something like that.
Durfee's not reacting like it was a dirty play either.
Corner kick goes far. Bogan trying to keep control of that. He's being marked by Westberg. Nice block by Westberg. Throw in. We had a play earlier this year where Kristen Tikas, who's been outstanding at left back defensively, made a tremendous, Attleboro had the lead. Tikas made a tremendous defensive play for the steal, and then while the opponent was down, screamed in his face to tell him how tremendous that play was. That drew a yellow card.
Drew a yellow card. That would draw a yellow flag in American football.
That matriculates to Roca. Clears it out to his right back, number 21. Merci to you. And we are now in super secret mystery time. Thank you, Kevin. Got his clock running. There's Attleboro's D'Amico. Marked by Ruben Borges. I want to apologize, number 18, Brandon Aruda. He was number 15 in our program. He was involved in a ton of plays in the first half, and we didn't know who he was. Here in the second half, hasn't been as involved, and we know who his name is. Attleboro making a bunch of subs. Christian Tikas coming back on the pitch. Mason Prevey coming back on.
After he had left with holding his head. We didn't necessarily see it.
And, of course, Prevey isn't Irish, so a head injury could be serious. Thomas. Broken up by Sokol once, broken up by Sokol twice. Staying on it, though, is Coogan. Looking for his first goal of the year. Sokol clears. Headed back in by Prevey. Tikas. Tikas is playing up forward, so Coach Pereira rewarding his effort by giving him a shot to find the back of the net. A little more than a minute into super secret mystery time. Nice work by Jacob Fairweather. Right in front of Coach Pereira, with there with a white hat, arms crossed.
And if it reminds you of Tommy Heinsohn, maybe in the red aura back for me, break out the victory cigar, but not allowed to on school grounds.
Proul having a good day as a senior, and he's taken down by Tomlinson. And that'll lead to a call. That's the sixth foul. They start quickly. Gets back to Thomas. Thomas is in. Roca comes out, gets around him, and slips it past the hustling Charvis. 6-0 Bombardiers. And I think Proul's getting an assist on that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Bowden Proul.
And Thomas kind of five-holed the defenseman, broke in alone, went right foot, left foot, back to his right foot, and just kind of touched it in for the 6-0 lead.
And that's an example of why last year I called Mr. Thomas Twinkle Toes Thomas. For the largest man in the field, so graceful with the ball at his feet.
Approximately 3 minutes to go in the game. Attleboro leading 6-0.
We want to wish Durfee, the Hilltoppers, Coach Mello, his assistants Corey Cordero, Consalvo Roas, and goalkeeping coach Doug Carvalho. The team manager is junior Joffrey Najamatai. We want to wish them the best going forward. Yes, Kevin, I am exactly sure that's how you pronounce it. Or not.
We did a game a couple weeks ago, and you've heard the Red Sox player with the tough to pronounce first name,
yes.
And they call him the password.
Yes.
I was doing the last name. I counted the number of letters in the last name. There were 15, several V's, none of them together, and we just called them the alphabet or alphabet soup.
We were doing a game the other day. One of the opponents, his last name B-O-N-E-T. So you pronounce that Bonnet or Bonet?
I go with Lisa Bonet from the Cosby Show.
Bingo, that's what I went with. Thomas pulls the shirt of Tomlinson, and that's the Bombardiers' 10th foul of the match.
We are under 2 minutes to go.
Attleboro, 6 goals on the day out of 8 wicked good scoring chances. Durfee with 6 shots on goal. Attleboro with 12. Yeah, because I didn't mark the goals 5 and 6 as shots on goal. So Attleboro with 12 shots on goal. Sorry, no, I screwed you up on that. Durfee's had 3 corner kicks. Steal by the Bombardiers. Coogan to Thomas.
Thomas going for the hat trick, does not get it.
Sliding save by Roca. So the Bombardiers now up to 13 shots on goal.
They let him take the penalty kick, he'd have the hat trick.
Yeah, that's right. But again, unofficially, Attleboro now 13 shots on goal. Durfee 6. Attleboro 1 corner kick. The Hilltoppers 3. Attleboro 10 fouls. The Hilltoppers 6. And in wicked good scoring chances, unofficially 8 for Attleboro, 2 for the Hilltoppers. We want to wish them the best going forward. They play the game hard. They play the game right.
Yep, good up and down hustle.
Yep.
And just what it looked like, to my eyes, is it's just Attleboro's just a more talented team tonight. But you had mentioned 11 brand new starters.
Yeah.
That is tough to come up. And this Attleboro team, full of seniors, yes, they took a bit of a step back last year, but this team grew up playing together, knows each other very well, and has the trust and the chemistry on the field that the Hilltoppers are trying to get to, and that showed with their 6-0 lead right now.
And trust me, all these seniors out here, what a lesson they got last year.
I'm sure Coach Pereira let them know in no uncertain terms, probably starting in July or August, whenever you're supposed to, you start that.
Results come from outworking your opponents on the field, not from reading your press clippings. And there it is, the final whistle. After 80 minutes, the Bombardiers come away with one of their highest scoring games in years, a 6-0 victory over a hardworking, hustling Durfee team. And Coach Mello over there at Durfee, he's the kind of kid you want teaching your kids soccer, and he's the kind of coach you want teaching your kids how to become a good adult contributing to our culture and society. For the Bombardiers, Thomas in the 10th minute on a steal, dribbled up the middle, found the back of the net for a 1-0 lead. 10 minutes later in the 20th minute, steal by Tikas up to Jonas Marks, who assisted on the goal by Drew Ribeiro to make it 2-0. In the 46th minute, Thomas was tripped in the penalty area. Coming up to take the penalty shot for the Bombardiers was Jonathan Esteban, a hustling senior. He found the back of the net, 3-0. In the 58th minute, Jonas Marks, again with a huge play in the midfield. Beautiful through ball pass to Marvini Brito, who assisted on the goal by Jaden Beelan. Jaden's second of the year. That made it 4-0 in the 64th minute. Jonas Marks again with a steal. Beautiful shifts to the right, the left, the right. Forth and back and forth. Leapt over a defender while moving to his left. He shot and scored to make it 5-0. And in about the 78th minute in super secret mystery time, Bowden Proul, the senior, with the assist on Thomas's second goal of the game, as Corvinci Twinkle Toes Thomas danced around the defenders to find the back of the net. Kevin, final word, because our crew wants to get out of here.
Thanks for the baptism by fire here on boys soccer. Appreciate it, but fun to do a game with you again, Paul, and glad to be back and glad to help out wherever AACS needs me.
Yay! Plus, Christine, your loving wife, is thrilled when you're broadcasting with us, because that means you're not in her hair.
Oh, yeah, she works from home, so anytime I can get out of the house, she's thrilled.
I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Callahan. Noah Jones killed it on graphics. Jim Jones, our engineering charge, pinch hitting on camera for the first time in, is that 17 or 18 years, Jim? Almost 18 years. Wow. Thanks most of all to you, the fans, for joining us today on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on